Hi everyone, hope you all are doing good. We're gonna jump right into the reading and we're gonna see what's coming through for the collective, okay? So if you're here for the first time, I'm just picking on the energies and seeing what's coming through. Always take the parts that resonate with you and let the rest go. Okay, so Spirit, what needs to come through for the collective? Okay, this one flipped, so I'm gonna take that. One more card, please. Okay, that's a lot of cards, but I'm gonna take it. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Devil, which came out reversed. And we have the Five of Swords. We have the Empress and the Ace of Cups, okay? Okay, so the energy that I'm getting right away for you guys is, first of all, I feel like if there was an energy in your life that was trying to, it's almost this devil energy, right? It's like, if there was someone in your life that was trying to manipulate, that was trying to play games, that was trying to keep you trapped in some way, it's like you were able to beat the devil, okay? That's literally the vibe that I'm getting. There was someone in your life that wanted you to feel like this, that wanted you to feel stuck, that wanted you to feel entrapped with whatever this is. But this is you freeing yourself, and now this person is, whoever this person is very confused as to how you were able to, it's like, how were you able to let go of the devil's clutches? How were you able to set yourself free? Now, I'm also feeling that if this is a person, this is a person that has negative or dark entity attachments that were working through that person to entrap you. Now, because you have set yourself free or cut your cords with this devil attachment, these entities or energies may be actually now attacking this person for almost like being unable to entrap you. That's the first message I'm getting with this, okay? This just applied to your situation. Like, this can be a job situation, this can be a relationship, this can be a friendship, this can be love, platonic, family situation, however this applies to you. The first thing that comes to your mind when you're listening to this, okay? I feel with the Six of Pentacles, like you learned a lot when it comes to giving and receiving in relationships through these toxic connections. Now you're at a point where whenever somebody comes into your life, anyone who wants to play you, manipulate you, derail you in some way because of you, it may be something that you've gone through a lot of toxic situations since you were a child. You can almost see the pattern. You can almost see the plot, the game, the whatever they're trying to, the web that they're trying to weave. It's like you can pierce through that, you can see through that. You may also have a lot of, these crows and ravens. It's like you may have a lot of spirit helpers. You may see a lot of birds, but I'm getting more so that your spirit guides tell you this situation is not for you. Your spirit guides tell you this person is not for you. The spirit guides tell you, either through your dreams, through your visions, in some shape and form, they do reveal this devil energy. I feel like you are almost able to tell which person is true and which person is not. And even when this devil coming reverse, I feel like people who really want to camouflage their true intent, these may be people who are very nice to you on your face and even showing you that they have the best for you and they're smiling at your face, but it's like you're still able to pierce through that, and it leaves these people very confused. It almost leaves them like, how is this person, I'm almost getting like, how is this person able to see this? How is this person able to break free from something that is, you know, so well sugar coated? Like, how can they see through this? But you are able to see through this because you are a divine being. You are the Empress, and you see this Empress is very much pregnant, but she has the whole universe in her belly, okay? And it's like with the Empress here, I feel like you're so loving, you're so giving, you're so forgiving is also what I'm hearing, okay? And a lot of these people with negative intentions, it's like they thought that you're gonna, I don't know, with this 5 of Swords, it's like they thought you're gonna do tit for tat, play the game, play the field. Maybe they're used to these kind of people, low vibrational people playing the field, you know, one-upping. I'm gonna one-up you, you're gonna one-up me, back to back. But you're not about that, because we're seeing this card, and then she's facing the other way like this. That's how I'm seeing it on my table, okay? So it's like they're used to this tit for tat and, you know, back and forth, and you're not about that. You're about creation, you're about flow, you're about manifestation, you're about, you see how she's listening to the moon. It's like you're listening to spirit. You listen to spirit's guidance. Is if spirit tells you this person is no good, you don't question and you don't argue and you don't fight with spirit, and you're like, no, I'm still gonna go head on and I'm gonna no, you trust, you listen. Because you may have learned in your childhood, you may have learned in your past about these toxic patterns and, you know, the cost of not listening to your intuition. So you can read the signs and you can, you know, it's almost like you see the patterns and then you protect your energy. There's something very beautiful about this energy. I feel like you have a lot of ideas that are in the incubation stage. You have a lot of dreams that you wish to pursue. There are new things. You want to move in a different direction. You want to move away from whatever this devil energy is, okay? And for some, I don't know, I'm getting this could be an ex-spouse, an ex-lover, a relationship, or some sort that caused you more misery than happiness is really what I'm getting. Like, when you look back in your memory lane, it's like you can hardly find anything, you know, maybe the 5 good things or the 5 good memories, and that's all you got with that. I mean, mostly it's been painful, mostly it's been heartache, mostly it's been abandonment, rejection. And you're like, you know, you're the Empress, you realize your own self-worth, you're nurturing yourself, you're taking care of yourself, which is so beautiful. And this is taking you straight to the Ace of Cups. In this cup we see a little heart. At least that's what I'm seeing here. It also looks a little bit like a butterfly, okay? So whether it's a heart or a butterfly, you're transforming. You've learned to love yourself. You've learned to see your own value and your worth. And you know, it's like she's got this cup by her heart. So you're manifesting from your heart. You are creating with the flow of the universe. I'm really, really liking this. But I want to pull some more to see if there's anything else. I think you've left a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, confusion in the past. I feel there could be one or more individuals that are really actually shocked, and look what comes up. Queen of Pentacles, earth sign energy, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you don't have to be those signs, but this is again like a mini Empress. Like, you know, you're taking care of your business, you're taking care of your money, you're taking care of what needs to be taken care of, and that's great. I mean, you're taking care of your body, you're taking care of your mind, you're taking care of your finances. Wonderful. That's like you got your focus right. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, and I just feel like there could be some people salty at the fact that you're not tit for tat, you're not fighting back, you're not, because they're used to that kind of energy. And clearly with the Empress, you are the Empress. Okay, so you know your worth and value, and you're not about that. Okay, and this is shocking. You're the High Priestess. I told you. Wow, look at this card. You're very, very connected to the divine. I picked that up with this card, the way she was, she's listening to the moon. It's like you're very connected to the divine. You're very connected to your higher self. You're very connected to your guides. You may be someone who spends a lot of time in meditation, in solitude, in silence. In silence and in stillness is when you're the most. So you can pick up the tiniest ripple, when you see those lakes that are still, with still water, right? And sometimes these lakes look still and small, but you don't know the depth of these lakes, right? And when someone tries to throw a stone in that, there's a ripple effect, right? So it's like you're like that. You pick on the signs, you pick on the slightest ripple effect. Okay, so I'm also getting with this is, you may be spending time, almost like clearing your energy of any soul fragments. For somehow I'm hearing soul fragments, any kind of fragments that are not yours. You may be clearing those energies, anything that's not yours. Now, I say that because sometimes I find like when, people are thinking of me, or I can feel them poking at my energy, and a lot of times I'll shut myself energetically down, but I still feel it. And true enough, there'll be a message from them, or there'll be something coming in from them, and I'm like, yeah, I was picking your energy a couple of days before your message came in. So a lot of times that happens when someone's thinking of you, they're literally in your energy. Yeah, so somehow going back to the first 3 cards, it feels like you may have thought at some point that whoever this individual or individuals are, you may have thought that this is a good investment, or this is a good relationship, or I need to give my time, my love, my energy to these relationships. But it's like now you understand what is for you and what's not for you. You understand your own value. You understand your own worth. Relationships are a 2-way street, not a 1-way street. You can't just give in a relationship and not receive anything back, right? So there may have been relationships where you felt drained, you felt almost like taken advantage of in some way, and you're just now minding your own business and focusing on yourself and healing yourself and clearing yourself. And I'm just seeing all the good things, really. I mean, that's how I'm picking this energy. And I just feel with the High Priestess and the Empress, I feel like you've done a lot of healing on yourself. That's another thing I want to say. Like, you've really gone within. You're really connecting with the universe. You're really connecting with God's source energy. And it's like you're working with the divine, okay? You're working with the divine, and anything that you're creating with the divine. And when you work with the divine, that's the best partnership you can ever have, is really your connection with the higher force. Okay, let me see. This is another tarot deck. I'm gonna pull cards from this one. Okay, so this one flipped. Truth. Okay, this is the Judgment card. With this Truth card coming out like this, I feel like whatever I'm talking about, you know the truth of the situation. You see the truth, whether this is the truth of a person, whether this is the truth of a situation, you see it like it is. And this man is he's standing on, the scales of justice. So it's almost like your justice will be served. Okay, and I don't like saying karma will be served and things like that, but it's like if you feel your life or situations have been unjust, unfair in your life, it's almost like the divine sees it all. The divine knows it all. And have faith in the divine and trust that you will have your justice, whatever this is. I'm also getting like you don't have to seek justice. You don't have to seek justice or even go around proving your point to anyone. It's like you be in this Empress energy, you be in this High Priestess. This is the energy that lives in its authenticity, that lives in its truth, okay? And you're doing that. And a lot of people, when you're living in your truth and authenticity, you're gonna trigger the hell out of them. A lot of people will be irritated and triggered by you, and that is because it's almost like they feel like you have the courage, you have the guts to actually be yourself, whereas they have to wear masks, whereas they have to be a certain way, and they feel that it's unfair. But if they only understood that you are this way because you've done a lot of inner work, because you've done a lot of healing, you've come a long way on your journey, and you just didn't roll out of bed, and this is not, this is through the Queen of Pentacles works her way through. So you've done the work. You are where you are because of all the work that you've done. That's really what I'm getting, okay? And with the Truth card, it's like, it's not for you to seek justice. It's not for you to prove anything to anyone. You live in your truth. Speak your truth is another thing that I'm getting. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. And yeah, this one, universe is with you. There's something where God is with you, the universe is with you, the higher power sees you, even if you feel like things have been so unfair in the past or whatever. Universe sees it all. You have to trust that. It's like God watches you, okay? Crown chakra. This is again higher awareness. High Priestess, higher awareness. So what's going on, guys? Like, someone who's watching is really a High Priestess, okay? Great. You're really tapping in. The other message I'm getting is don't doubt the messages that are coming through, okay? Don't doubt your connection to spirit. Don't question, am I really receiving messages from my guides? Is it really true? It is really true. It is coming through. Look at this picture. Look at this image. Look at all this beautiful energy. She's channeling. You are channeling. You are really tapping into this energy. You know the truth. Trust what you know. Trust what you see. Okay. The other message I'm getting, okay, is you're up leveling at a very rapid pace, okay? And a lot of people not gonna like it. But I feel with this, you're someone who's a starseed, you're someone who's a light worker, you came with a mission. This is how it was. Since you were a child, you may have triggered a lot of people around you because light workers hold that energy since they are a child, okay? And you may have triggered adults around you, and they, just by your light, they could have got irritated. It's like that star energy with with the Empress and the High Priestess. So you could have spoken some truths as a child. You could have said certain things that could have triggered certain adults, and maybe even they tried to shut you down or something like that. I don't know why I'm getting that story as well, but it's like Spirit is saying it's safe for you to speak your truth. Spirit is saying it's safe for you to live in your truth and authenticity, okay? And also balance at the bottom of the deck. This is the Temperance card, number 11, which is a master number, okay? You are a master healer. You are a master teacher. I feel like Spirit is helping you balance all aspects of your life, your finances, your physical needs, your emotional needs, your spiritual. It's like all aspects, okay? Mind, body, spirit, everything is being balanced, is being brought to balance. And with this balance, I also feel this is like karmic justice. Everything coming full circle for you, okay? If things were imbalanced in the past, it's changing. But I feel I don't know, I keep getting this energy that you are shocking some people from the past. You are shocking people who were, I don't know, they may have felt that, and I hate to say it like this, almost like you're incapable or you're not good enough or you're not like it's almost like they did not want to see you for you. They did not want to see you for who you are. You may have even expressed about your psychic abilities or your gifts, and they just were in denial, or it's almost like they didn't accept that this is you. This is really you. And it's causing these people a lot of pain to actually, maybe they can see you, but in some ways, but it's like it's causing them a lot of pain. Most of all, that they could not trap you. They could not confuse you. They could not create illusions. And I have to also say one more thing here, okay, since I'm getting that. If someone did spell work on you or low vibrational stuff on you, okay, and they did it in secret that you won't find out, I think you did find out. And not only that, their spell work may have backfired. So that's another thing that I'm getting. And why did this happen? You see this? This is right in the middle of my reading. It's God. Because God has a purpose for you. God has a purpose for his or her high priestess, okay? And God is not gonna let some dingy, someone dingy out there create some kind of spell casting on you. No, because God has a special purpose for you. God has you here for a divine reason, and whatever that was done in the dark, it's like it's coming to light. It's coming to light, okay? And like whatever anyone is doing, it's like that energy is being returned back to them. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna pull some cards from the oracle, and we're gonna see what's coming through. I feel like you are evolving. Spirit wants you to protect your dreams, protect your vision. Trust your dreams, trust your vision. Some of you could be pregnant. I don't know, because she's very pregnant here. If that's what you want, then if you want to conceive a baby, that can be possible. We're getting the home card here. I feel like your home is protected. You could sense a lot of spirits in your home, and that's what happens with me. I see a lot of, I could be working with someone or something, and I see just lights passing by. So that's normally my sign that there's a lot of spirit activity. And mostly, if you're a light worker and you have that energy, or you're medium, most likely you will have some kind of spirit activity going on in your home or around you. Yes, and Spirit wants to bring in blessings with the prosperity card, okay? Spirit wants to bring in blessings for you. Some of you are trying to manifest more money. That's another thing I'm hearing. Some of you are trying to manifest a new, almost like a new career. And if there's a new career that you want to start, Spirit is giving you like the green signal to kind of go ahead with that, go ahead with your plans, and you're on the right track, okay? Some of you want to change your home, or some of you want to change your career. You've already started with a new path, and it's going to bring you the blessings that you want. And some of you are going to work from home. That's another thing I'm getting, okay? Whatever this new path is, it is very blessed. Okay, and finally, Spirit is showing this card, closure, okay? So with this card, what I'm getting is give yourself the closure that you need, okay? Not everyone's gonna come and say I'm sorry to you, and not everyone's gonna tell you that they played you, or not everyone's gonna say, whatever closure you're waiting for. You have to give yourself the closure that you want. You have to give yourself the healing that you want. You have to give yourself the nurturing that you want. So don't wait for people to show up. Don't wait for people to give you whatever this closure means to you, okay? Yeah, I'm getting a couple of things with this. Firstly, I am getting you're on the right path, okay? You're on the right path, and I'm also getting that you have closed certain doors, okay? Certain doors that were with this devil reverse. It's like you've closed certain doors that were toxic, that wouldn't have led you anywhere. certain relationships that were unhealthy. You may have been aware of the toxic patterns. You may have been aware that they are codependent or they're toxic in some ways, and it's like you realize, you notice, and it's with these cards, Spirit is giving you the confirmation that you've made the right decision by changing course, by changing direction. You are on a path of growth, whatever growth means to you, whether growth means self-development or it means financial streams of income and things like that. Like you're on the right path, okay? Your home is protected. Some of you are going to move to a new home, like I mentioned, or going to have some renovations or changes within your home, okay? If you want to change the position of maybe some furniture in your house, that's another message I'm getting, is do that, okay? And then we have courage, and we see this beautiful lion. You could be a Leo, but this is about, you have a big heart is really what I'm hearing with the courage card. You have a very big heart. I'm also getting that you are very brave because of all the things you have overcome, and everything that you had to go through. What I'm getting is it only made you stronger. So when you look at the past, don't cry that your life was so tough. Don't feel sad for yourself that you had to go through so much. Okay, it's like, I also feel there is someone in the spirit realm that is seeing how strong you are, is seeing how brave you are, and their passing may have I don't want to say made you more braver, but it's like put you in situations where you had no choice but to stand strong, and they're very proud of you for having the courage to do that. You're actually, what I'm getting is you're actually much more stronger than you think you are. And lastly, this is the Oracle of the Portals, and I just want to see which portal comes through, okay? So I'm really liking this reading. It's like, I feel like you're creating a new path for yourself. This one flips, so we're going to take that. This is Olympus, okay? Okay. And I don't know, somehow this card, I'm almost seeing like Shiva at the top of the mountain. I don't know, this is what I'm getting, like Shiva, when Lord Shiva meditated at the top of the mountain. That's what I'm getting. But with this card, I'm getting victory and overcoming trials and tribulations. You may feel very connected to Lord Shiva. Again, Lord Shiva is like, we're talking about God source energy, right? And you may be called to meditate on Shiva or connect, but Shiva's energy for me is also the divine father, okay? You may be healing your father wounds or any wounds related to masculine figures, and this is helping you bring in more prosperity. Spirit is showing that you always have a choice. You always have the power to course correct. So if you're watching this reading and you feel you are in a situation, you are in a toxic situation, or you're stuck, this card is kind of telling those people that you do have a choice. Your soul always has a choice to change direction. And remember, nobody has power over you unless you give them your power. So your permission is necessary for them to have power over you. So nobody can just have power over you just like that. So with that, we're gonna close this reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you soon. Bye.